Unwind with us. Welcome to the show. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
And today, Nikki, we have an action-packed, fun-filled, oh, good Lord. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. So well, we're going to get into all that, so I guess I don't have to ask right now. All right, let's get started.
All right.
With sports, of course. Dun, 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 dun. NFL recap, week 11. And boy.
Is it actually week 11?
Let me double check. Yeah, because week 12 starts on the 19th. Well, technically the 20th, but the week 11 is November 12th through November 18th. So,
all right.
The game was Thursday night, November 13th. The Jets versus the Patriots, and the Patriots are, believe it or not, are 9-2.
Oh wow.
27-14. Justin Fields didn't have a prayer.
Oh wow.
Yep. And Stephon Diggs, he scored 105 yards on nine receptions.
He playing like he just had a baby.
Oh, but he did.
We'll get there. Anyway.
Next, we go to Sunday, November 16th. I believe they had one of those out of the country games. Yeah, Madrid.
Oh.
Would that be Spain?
Spain.
Yeah. The Dolphins and the Commanders. And the Dolphins pulled it out.
What?
In overtime.
Okay.
16-13.
Go to.
All right. Speaking of OT, the Falcons and Panthers. This is a regular 1 o'clock game starting. The Panthers pulled it out over those dirty birds, the Falcons, 30-27 in OT.
All right.
And then, sad news, my Buccaneers lost 32-44 to those Buffalo Bills.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's really a bummer. Yep. And then we're gonna roll on to Texas and the Titans.
Ooh.
And the Texans rolled by a field goal, 16-13 over those Titans.
Okay.
And the Bears. They played a hell of a game. Yes, sir. Defense and offense. They beat the Vikings 19-17.
Oh.
You should go back. If you can go check YouTube, check out the recap of the game. The Bears just dominated the Vikings like there was no end. So, on to the next.
Okay.
The Packers and the New York Giants. There's no surprise. Green Bay won the game 27-20.
Poor Russell.
Yeah, Russell did play in that game, by the way.
Poor little tink.
Next game, the Bengals and the Steelers. Now, in this game as well, the Steelers defense showed up and showed out.
Yeah, they did.
34-12.
And the towels were waving.
Yep, 34-12. Next on the docket is those Chargers and those Jaguars. Now, if I don't mind mistaken, I believe those Chargers beat Jaguar into the ground previously. And Jaguars returned the favor.
Okay.
Beat the Chargers 35-6.
Okay. Wow.
Chargers didn't score in the second half.
Wow.
And we're going to keep on rolling. Those Seattle Seahawks and those Los Angeles Rams. Rams rolled by 3 points. They both scored touchdowns in the fourth quarter, but the Rams had 21 and the Seahawks had 19, and they could not get out of their own way. So consequently, the Rams won the game easily.
Wow.
Next, 49ers got Brock Purdy back. And yes, this is the second week, I believe, that he's been back.
Okay.
And it shows. 49ers rolled over the Cardinals 41-22.
Ooh.
Yeah, Brock's back, and they own them 49ers are searching for some gold.
Between him and Christian McCaffrey. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. All of them showed out. I watched the game. McCaffrey, and what's the other one they got? Okay, Yeah, matter of fact, let me go on into the more information here. But yeah, they the other one, I think the tight end, one's tight end, one's a running back.
Okay.
Here we go. Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's right.
Kittle showed out. Christian McCaffrey showed out.
I know he did.
And Jawan Jennings.
Okay.
Demarcus Robinson. Brian Robinson Jr.
Marcus.
Those all the receivers, they showed out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Even Mac Jones they put in the backup quarterback, so he rushed.
Okay.
He closed the game probably because he got -3 yards.
Right.
But yeah, Brock threw for 200 yards, 19 of 26. So he's still got a little rust on him, but he did his thing coming back.
Nice.
Yeah. And Jacoby Brissett, he played for Arizona. And yeah, I could say bad things, but I won't. All right. Let me go back to running through these scores. But yeah, the 49ers showed out. No question. All right. Next on the docket, we got those Ravens and the Browns.
Okay.
And yes, your Shedeur Sanders finally got in, so 12 did get in, but the Ravens defense swallowed him up.
Wow.
He was actually doing good.
Okay.
And to that last drive, they needed the last drive. They needed to score a touchdown in order to pull ahead by 1 point. They had because the score was 23-16, so they needed that drive. So when the defense swarmed him on that last series, yeah, they got him. And that was the end of the game.
It's giving the team is not protecting him or working with him. But that's just
you got to think, like I say, the starting quarterback got hurt and he had to step in. He was probably not game ready. As like I say, he's got to get some reps and whatnot. So being that he had to play the game, maybe he'll play this next game, and maybe he'll play the whole game and get a better feel for it. But he still got to get a feel for playing in the pros.
Right. Hopefully he gets another shot.
Right. And doing that also, while he was playing in the game, somebody robbed his house.
That's insane.
Yeah. So where did they do that at?
That sounds like it was planned out.
Yeah, they were saying he's in the game.
Right. He's not home right now. We know where he's at. That's crazy.
Oh, I got another story, but I'm gonna put it in the proper place. But you just gave me something to my remembrance. It's a story similar to this, but we're gonna cover that in stories. All right, let's move on. Chiefs and Broncos. Well, those Indians didn't fare very well because those Bronco Cowboys beat those Chiefs 22-19. Broncos are also 9-2, tied for the best record in the NFL, to my knowledge. And the Chiefs have fallen to 5-5, and people are speculating they're not going to make the playoffs.
We'll see.
All right, next we're going to roll to Sunday's night game, the Lions and the Eagles. The Eagles came out on top, 16-9.
Yes.
Keeping it. All right, Monday night game was those Dallas Cowboys and the home of Monday Night Football's team, the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they've been on Monday night so much, I think they own Monday night.
Okay.
But anyway, they're 2-8, and the Cowboys are 4-5, so they probably won't make the playoffs either. Being that the Eagles is top of the division at 8-2.
Okay, but
what?
The score? What?
I was going to get there. Okay. You stopping me rolling now. I was going to get there. Okay. Cowboys rolled over them 33-16.
Ew.
All right.
I know the Cowboys fans are losing their mind right now.
Yep. All right. Well, that will end sports recap for week 11. Now let's go on to sports adjacent stories. Are you ready? You ready for the rundown?
Let's
all right.
Go.
All right. Okay. More updates revealed on Falcon quarterback Michael Penix Jr. He's got hurt in the game, and they thought it might have been a knee sprain, but it turns out torn ACL.
Ooh.
He has to have surgery, and he'll be out for the season.
Because he's going to need some serious rehab.
Yeah, they said he's going to require full ACL reconstruction.
Ooh, been there. No fun.
Especially since they said it was just a partial tear. So they got to go in there and do some work.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Next on the docket. We already covered that. The Ravens spoiled defense. Ravens defense spoiled Shadir Sanders Brown's debut.
Yeah. All right.
And then we covered his house got broken into.
Yeah.
Some of these games that went awry over the weekend. They had two in particular. I don't know what exactly the situation was, but they say the Eagles versus the Lions and Steelers versus the Bengals.
Okay.
They're saying that the referees are cheating and rigging the game.
This wouldn't be the first time if it's true.
Not. Yeah,
it's not.
I've seen games where the referees did a bad call
or not calling when they should have.
Not calling. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Eagles topped the Lions 16-9 in a controversial fashion on Sunday evening. The game ended when a controversial pass interference penalty was called on the Detroit secondary. And the thing is, like I said, I didn't witness it myself, but what they've been speculating is that the defender was nowhere near the player when they called the pass interference.
Mm-hmm.
So, but on to the next.
All right.
We've heard the spittings that early in the beginning of the year. You'd think people would have learned. There was an NFL game where they had spitting, and there was a college game where they had spitting. Now, the spit that cost a fortune. NFL suspended Jamar Chase and fined him over $500,000.
Ooh, wee.
Ooh. And as bad as that one, the guy suspended with 1.8 million, 1.087 million. Yeah, last week.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we had a story. The guy, he got kicked out the game and suspended for a game, and it cost him 1.087 million. Woo, because he was scheduled to make 19 million for the whole year.
Okay, so that wasn't a fine. That's just money he missed from not playing in the game. That's a little different.
Yeah. You don't get paid. All right. So what happened is Jamar Chase got caught on camera spitting in the direction of Jalen Ramsey, which triggered an explosive reaction.
Go on, but
Explosive reaction from the defensive player who threw a punch in the response.
So, thoughts. So, he didn't spit on him. He spit in his direction, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, when Dak Prescott did it, there were no penalties. Imagine that. He spit in the direction, and what was the response? Oh, people spit all the time. Now, Jalen.
Well, see. Hold on.
Nope.
Did you not hear me say? He spit in the direction of Jalen Ramsey.
Uh-huh.
Ramsey went back and threw a punch.
Not the point.
That is the point.
No, the point is
when
Dak
did
Prescott.
it, see, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Dak spit in the direction. Remember the player that reacted got penalized. So now Jamar Chase, he got caught spitting. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Now are you getting it?
He was fined for spitting.
He was fined $500,000 for spitting in the direction, but Dak Prescott also spit in the direction and was not penalized at all.
Well, in this case, they got both of them. They got
imagine that.
Jalen, I got that. Matter of fact, let me go and pull that up because let me see what he was fined. Because Jalen responded when he cold-cocked him. Jalen said, I'm not whoever the other guy was. He said, I'm not him. You spit in my
he
direction.
reacted, but he didn't,
Right, he caused the fight. a ruckus. I mean, brawl. But Jalen,
still.
it looks like Jalen. I mean, Ramsey's only gonna get fined $12,000, which is not bad considering he threw a punch. $12,172. So they gave him a minimum amount.
Yeah, I'm just saying, people have short memories.
But you are absolutely right.
Uh-huh.
He lost $500,000, and Dak walked away with, "Oh, I was just doing normal spitting."
Yeah, exactly. So, anywho.
I guess the intent is
Nope.
Well, I'm just saying.
Nope, there's no excuse.
Jamar Chase.
Both. It happened in both cases in the direction of each player.
All right. You're absolutely right. Look at you. All right, Judge Nikki. All right. New details released after Shadur sent. Okay, I already covered that. Good Lord, how many times I put that in there? All right, my bad. All right, let's get away from Shadur. We're done with Shadur. Okay. Stephen A. Smith speaks out about NBA countdown exit. So what's going on? Why Stephen A. getting removed from some of his gigs?
Maybe because he can't keep his mouth shut about things that aren't sports related. Oh, but that's just me.
Hey, you hitting the nail on the head. Hey, it's a good perception that you have there. You hitting the nail on the head.
Stop.
Somebody done said something. And Stephen A., he ain't losing no money though.
That's fine. But see what happens when you piss off a billionaire? Oh, did I say that?
You think that has something to do with it?
I'm just saying. Coincidence?
No, I think he doing all that political stuff. Remember that our basketball really doesn't get into all that now. But anyway, we're going to move on. Piss off a billionaire. I didn't know it.
A billionaire.
Yeah, your girl leveled up. She got him. She said, "I ain't gotta go out no athlete. I am an athlete now. I'm gonna go for the purse."
Exactly.
So all these women booing up with all these NFL and basketball players. Serena would say, "Hey, yo, let me get that businessman with that business smart."
Yep.
You got to worry about when he retired, where the money gonna come from. Got some more money, he'll be giving it away. All right. Let's see what we got going on here next. Who's next? Baker Mayfield. Congratulations. It was just revealed. I guess they did
gender
reveal. There you go. They did it. So his wife posted it on social media that what they did was they had the baby, the current little girl. She's all dressed up in pink and everything. I can't see what it says on I think it says Big 6 or something like that. But anyway, the baby's holding up the pictures.
Okay.
The sonogram pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And Emily Mayfield puts a caption in, "New edition coming April 2026. And we couldn't feel luckier."
Aww.
So yeah, she posted that on social media. And then they showed him at the game. They showed Baker Mayfield at the game. Oh, I see why the girl says Big 6, because Baker's number is 6 on his uniform.
Okay.
So yeah, so it says after the second quarter, so I think it was halftime, and then he was showed the announcement.
Okay.
And then they all right. So
congratulations to them.
Congratulations. Maybe he'd go out there and win the Super Bowl for baby number 6.
Sure. Sure.
When that baby be born, they can put him next to the trophy, the Lombardi.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's get on up in here to a little baseball adjacent news. Well, the Dodgers won the World Series, and Yamamoto got the Yamamoto got the MVP for the World Series. But Shohei Ohtani won the MVP for the league, for the baseball MLB. So that's pretty cool.
I think that's well deserved.
Pretty
because
cool.
He is a jack of all trades when it comes to baseball.
Yep.
That man is something else.
Yep. Congratulations. And I look forward to watching you next year.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be watching some Dodgers for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What they say, Dodgers. I can't do it justice. I'm going to learn it, though.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
going to get the language. I'm going to be talking like the New Yorkers. But even though Dodgers in California now.
Yeah. Come on now.
All right. Let's get into some techie news now.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to run through this real quick. This comes from The Verge. As I mentioned last podcast, the Valve came out with a new console, new controller, VR headset, and so now they're also welcoming Android games into their streaming, so you'll be able to play your Android games on your Valve handheld,
okay,
or your VR headset, or your Steam box. I guess that's what they call it. So
okay,
you'll be able to stream your Android games. So they're welcoming that. And what people they're always saying that. Now here's something I want to mention this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying that Microsoft Xbox is in trouble because Valve is releasing, doing their own console and everything, right?
Right.
So I heard this analogy today. It says, how can Xbox be in trouble because Valve coming out with their own console when Xbox owns all of the games that you're putting on Steam?
Okay.
So that's just like they get the analogy of you're making the lasagna, and the people got to come to you to get the lasagna, but this team just created a dish to put the lasagna in. So the people making the lasagna is in trouble because they made a new dish to store the lasagna in.
Okay.
That was the analogy, and we're like, Microsoft makes the games that people are putting on PC and putting on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
So people that are buying their games on Steam are actually buying the games through Steam from Microsoft.
Okay.
Good Lord. So anyway, let's move on to the next. In the techie world, let's see what we got going on here. Here's a good one here. So another thing that's been going around in the tech world is AI. A lot of people are not liking AI used in their games. So this one player played the campaign portion of Black Ops 7,
Mm-hmm.
beat it, then contacted Valve and said I wanted a full refund, and Valve gave it to him. And I'm like, well, where you do that at? You beat a game and then get your money back?
That's crazy.
Claim that the even though they beat the game,
Mm-hmm.
that the game had so much generative AI in it that they want their money back.
But it wasn't too much AI for him to stop playing the game before he beat it.
Correct.
Go
Correct.
figure.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, weird. So, but AI, we got plenty of stories on AI. Matter of fact, let's see here. I'm just gonna roll through the stories. I don't want to skip anything. Just so the next we got is PlayStation Black Friday deal. So for you that haven't got that PlayStation 5 yet, PlayStation is knocking $100 off consoles starting Friday.
Woohoo. I mean, I don't care.
November 21st. So it'll be this Friday. PlayStation will be knocking $100 off the consoles, and I think that's going to run through. Oh, they said through Black Friday, but it might go on a little bit past Black Friday.
Probably.
But we'll see. I'm sure it probably hit Cyber Monday. I don't have a day as when that's going to be over. But yes, Amazon, Walmart, and of course GameStop. Of course, I got the 411 from GameStop before the ad came out. So.
All right, with the insider information. What else we got?
Let's see here. We're going into the next thing here. This is Sarah Bond, who's the president of Xbox. Insists on hardware is absolutely core to Xbox, teasing powerful next gen console. And she did an interview, which is on YouTube, where she did she spoke with Fortune magazine, and it's about a 37-minute video, and she pretty much discussed all aspects of the new Xbox to play anywhere. That was the main part about the conversation about the new hardware, how she got into gaming. It went from her humble beginning, where she and her father would play video games as a bonding experience.
Okay.
Even when she went away with college, she was playing video games. Actually, no, it wasn't college. It was boarding school.
Of course.
So she went to boarding school, and of course she did go to college now. But anyway, so what they would do is, while she was at boarding school, she would talk to her dad, and they would talk about how to beat a level or the games that they're playing. Right. And in the meantime, they were playing the same game, even though she was at boarding school. He was at home, and they would be playing the same game, and they'll be sharing their progression in the game and everything. And of course, this is about some years ago. So
yeah.
So that was, and then she went into how when she worked for different consulting companies. Then she worked for T-Mobile.
Okay.
She went to T-Mobile and she learned all that process, and then she joined Microsoft. And she said it was an experience learning, going through. And she said that she would get up early in the morning, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, just to go over definitions and terms and learn that. So by the time she got to the office, she knew what people were talking about.
She was well versed.
She was well versed. So she said she did that on just about everything until she really learned and were able to communicate and know what she'd be in the room when they were talking about stuff as far as making consoles, making video games, and all that stuff. So she said it was a very good learning experience, and now that she's very well versed, and that's why she's in the position that she's in now. So good on ya.
That's pretty cool.
All right. So next on the docket, we're gonna go into Xbox Showcase. So tomorrow, November 20th, Xbox will be having a showcase.
All right.
They will be showing off 30 games that they've created with their partners. So it'll be mostly like third-party gamers or game developers.
Okay.
And that will be tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. And of course, I will be tuning in, and we'll be reporting back on that next week.
All right.
All right. Next on this docket, we got they have the studies in the numbers.
Okay.
Study shows that Xbox players outpace PS5 and Steam in activity. So what that means is they
are really making it a competition.
Well,
why?
That's what the thing is, sweetie. Now it's engagement. They're not going off on console sales because Microsoft has diverse the console sales as far as you can play anywhere on any device.
Right.
So the ponies can't say that because PlayStation has 80, well, hell, probably going to be 90 to 100 consoles out there in the wild, but only 3 million people buy games out of the 80, 90 something. So where's going on with the other 87 million consoles out there? They can't all be playing Fortnite.
You want to bet? That's a popular game.
Fortnite, Minecraft, yeah.
Chicken Jockey.
Call of Duty. those are the matter of fact. Call it. Yeah, those are your top 5 games, and some of your
Spider-Man.
no Spider-Man. Nope. Spider-Man ain't nowhere in the house.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, the ones I just named. A lot of your free to play games.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they still making that money. Well, now Xbox, because Fortnite's now is in the Xbox. That was something I was going to cover. The current campaign is The Simpsons. So
wow.
people are in there causing havoc, shooting guns, and with Marge or Lisa. Oh, I heard Marge is just running over people.
Oh my
but
goodness.
Lisa's got a gun. Bart's got a gun.
Of course he does.
Homer's got bombs or something. I don't know.
Oh no, who gave Homer a bomb?
Ain't no telling what Maggie's doing. Maggie probably got her big wheel with the bazookas on it. So, but I'll be interested to check that out.
That's got to be a trip.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, The Simpsons. I did watch the trailer on that, so it was pretty cool. And of course, Bart's putting a on the Fortnite, so instead of it saying Fortnite, it says Fartnite.
Oh, of course. Oh my gosh.
All right. Next thing is here. We got another outage, and this explains because, my TikTok wasn't working right. Cloudflare, that's their name, says it has fixed issues that cause an outage at X and other apps.
All right.
And like I say, the page shows Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, TikTok, and Threads. So,
all the things.
Yeah, all the things. So, excuse me. So yeah, they definitely service was interrupted because anything that Nikki was sending me I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So now I looked out there today. Everything has been restored. But yeah, so got another little outage. They need to get together. All right, now another techie thing is going on here. The question is, why is Cadillac discontinuing the CT4 and the CT5? And what's replacing them? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Nikki.
Sure.
So the CT4 and the midsize CT5 is 2 of the highest horsepower Cadillacs ever made. Like I say, will be discontinued. Their replacement is already in the world. It's the ultra luxury all-electric Celestiq, which continues to hold its place on the brand's lineup, but the CT4 will be discontinued in June 2026, while the CT5 will run to the end of 2026. If you want to get those high-powered gas vehicles from Cadillac, you better get them.
Now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time, because after June, let's see which one's which. Yeah. The big one will be discontinued June 2026, and then the little one will be discontinued at the end of the year.
I can only imagine what they're going to be going for, considering.
Oh, the thing, the new electric one? Oh,
no, I'm not. I'm talking. No, I'm talking about the CT4 and 5.
Oh yeah, they've been discontinued.
You gotta imagine those are going to become collector cars.
Yeah, they're gonna jack the price up on them.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a thing.
They say the CT4 is being sold, or they can buy it for up to $30,000. But you gotta know, once they put all the bells and whistles on there, the thing going to shoot up to about $70,000,
if not more.
Yeah,
probably more.
Yeah, but I know that electric car is well over $100,000.
Of course.
Yeah, so
of course it is.
All right, let's go on to the next one here. This is not gonna be good for it. Yeah, 'cause here it comes. Hyundai is now locking DIY owners out of their own brake repairs. Yeah. So what's happening is, you know how I changed my brakes.
Right.
You know? Well, that's going to go away. You're going to go back to the dealership now, because they got all these sensors and stuff on the brakes and the calipers and everything. Everything has a sensor on there, and so you can swap the brakes out, but the car manufacturer has to reset the computer so that the brakes work properly while you're driving your car. So,
Another reason this is messed up because not only are they locking it out to where the owner, can't do it themselves, but just think of like the mechanics who aren't at the dealership. Like if you wanted to take your car to a local mechanic, it's taking business away from them as well, if you think about it.
Not only that, the cost is going to cost them to get the proper computer to be able to recalibrate all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to cost them. That's going to it's going to bankrupt them, or or they're going to, maybe there's a big enough company to where they can adapt, but then they still got to spend the money to keep up with the technology of the cars.
This is so messed up.
Yeah. Yep. So another thing that these new cars are going to, keep hitting you in the wallet. All right. Let's go to the different side of the business. Jeff Bezos.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, well, I don't know if this is different after I read this article. Jeff Bezos has first major new company role since leaving Amazon. He's basically stepped down as president. I think it was, they said it was a number of years ago here, 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still getting that money. He's still making that money from Amazon, of course. But anyway, he started a $6.2 billion AI startup.
Sheesh.
Yep. So he sees where the future is, and he says the Project Prometheus, that's what it's called, the company, Project Prometheus.
Go figure.
Has reportedly hired former workers from OpenAI, DeepMind, and Meta. So he's went out to the big boys too and poaching some of their employees.
Him and Zuckerberg gonna be beefing.
Yeah, because he's gonna be. Well, Zuckerberg might be a client.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah, well, because it's OpenAI, so it's whoever has the best artificial intelligence and the projects that they're gonna be in. So yeah, so that's his new adventure. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be based in Miami because I reported in a previous podcast about him buying a building in Miami, and they're one of the office buildings in Miami, and they were gonna set it up for his new company, but they didn't. But now we know what the new company is. Yeah, it says the company is focused on AI that can help with manufacturing in computers, aerospace, and automobiles. The Times reported.
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
The robots are taking over. Rise of the machines.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Game Awards. So the Game Awards will be coming out on December 11th, 2025. So they will be, of course, giving awards to games that came out prior to December 11th. But most people tune in to see the video games that will be coming up in next year. Right. Most of your developers and publishers display their games on the Game Awards.
Right.
Okay, so that's I had something else I wanted to. It was a techie thing. I said we have to wait till we get here. I don't know if I can remember real quick. No, I guess I don't remember. I should have said when I said it. All right. Well, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 officially launched on the console and PC. And I played the zombie, zombie campaign. I hadn't played the campaign yet. So I played the zombie, and I went in there, and I did fairly decently. It was fun. I got my butt handed to them. Yes, I got ate up by the zombies. But when I go back in, I will be properly equipped.
All right.
I told one of my people out in the working field that I got the upgrade pack, and they talking about that's cheating. I was like, I ain't cheating. I paid my money to get the upgrade pack, and I got my upgraded weapons. I'm gonna go in there and show them zombies who's boss.
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what, they ate me up, man. I felt a little weight.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Amazon. Amazon, they're making changes to the delivery. So your people want your stuff faster. Y'all keep wanting the stuff faster and faster. So Amazon is expanding its U.S. Prime air drone delivery service.
Nope.
So you're gonna get that notification your package has been delivered. You're gonna be hearing something buzzing outside the front door.
No, that's a nope.
So the people did speak out, and they said that they don't mind because what basically is across 3 states now. It's San Antonio, and Waco, Texas, Pontiac, Michigan, and I don't know what the 3rd state is, but I hope they're not saying that Waco is a state or San Antonio is a state. But anyway, it says that basically the drones will be delivering. Apparently, they're going to be advertising your delivery within 60 minutes. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I guess it all depends on I don't know how they're going to do it. But anyway, we'll see. So anyway, the residents in Texas said that they had noise and privacy issues.
I bet. Because you got a billion of these little...
Yeah, because they can program a drone just like they be making these pictures and stuff in the sky.
Yeah.
So now they can just program a drone to come to your house. And now that's the question is now when the drone gets to your... Because like I say, most cases, even like with our GPS, you were stopping like on the street, Right. So now will these drones be dropping packages
at your front door?
Are they gonna driveway, your sidewalk, or where are they gonna be dropping? Is it gonna be at your front door? That's the question.
Just another way to take jobs away from humans.
Well, that's coming, sweetie. That's coming. We already know. They program a drone. Somebody's got to program a drone. Not really, because now everything's automated. So you can place an order with Alexa, and then the drone will deliver it based on, the information because they're already they already collected the data.
Rise of the machines, people. Rise of the machines.
It's just a matter of time. But like I say, you're just gonna have a delivery van that's gonna be automated. It's gonna have a person in there just to monitor the drone and the vehicle. But they basically, you're going to have one person in the van, and they just going to be sitting in the cockpit, just monitoring the driving of the van and monitoring the drones taking off out the roof of the van and delivering the packages and coming back. Then they'll have a little system inside the truck where the packages get picked up by the drones.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. So, yeah, that's one of the little things there. What else we got going on here? Let's see. Oh, this is the one you really hated. AI. AI technology is enabling users to create interactive digital avatars of their deceased loved ones.
Nope.
Yep. Sparkling ethical debates and emotional discussions about grief and memories. Yep. And
they can keep that.
And then they got, what's the other one they got here? So in this one here, they was talking about, I'm not going to name the apps and all that stuff. Y'all can go in. You can Google this real easy. But one of the things was, so you put in your information into like an app, and then the app would text you pretending to be the deceased person. That was one thing, how they were doing. The other one was you feed in video, pictures and video of the person into an app, and then the app would generate an AI person, and you could talk to that relative that way too. So you actually see the person you're talking to. So people were not.
First it was the holograms, now it's the AI. No, this is just morbid.
Yeah. All right. I believe, let me double check here. I believe that ends the techie portion of the show. Now we're going to roll into the entertainment celebrity news. All right. You ready, Nikki?
Let's go.
Let's go. Cardi B welcomes fourth child with boyfriend Stefan Diggs. Apparently, they're saying there might be pictures out there, but as far as what I saw, they didn't show a full.
Yet.
They showed like a side when she was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that baby wrapped up in the baby blanket,
Right.
and then they had the baby dressed up in Patriots gear, since Stefan Diggs plays for the Patriots. They had him a whole outfit of the Patriots, so New England Patriots. Good on you. They got good taste.
Oh my gosh. So congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
We know it's a baby boy, but that's about all we know right now.
Yeah, they haven't disclosed the name and all that stuff yet, but I'm sure that's coming. Let me see here. Along with that, Cardi B also speaks out about Offset making shocking paternity claims. Okay, so I apparently Georgia has somewhat of a twisted law that if a couple is married, any children that are conceived while they're married, the husband can request a paternity, even though he knows that Cardi's with Stefan. Offset allegedly is laying claims that the baby could be his.
It's giving attention seeking and clout chasing.
As a side note, Cardi's also had pictures of her after the baby, and everybody saying she's looking good. She's like almost looking like she didn't even have a kid. So she was right about she'd be ready to go on her concert in February. Her body will be back in shape, but she's already in shape after the baby. Okay. Let's go on to the next. So this is probably, I guess, going to be the kid portion of the show, of the celebrity news. Nick Cannon's daughter, Monroe, speaks Family Feud rumors by declaring she's only has one brother despite 10 half siblings.
I don't care. This is just hilarious. No pun.
And then if you follow the story, there's apparently Mariah and the young girl Monroe has a TikTok video out there of them getting made up with makeup and whatnot.
And people were comparing this to Mariah saying she didn't know J-Lo, because that's been an ongoing joke for years now.
Yeah, I didn't know. I had to go to the Knicks there just to find out what that was all about.
Yeah, because he's like, are they? No, they're not related. Mariah's not Puerto Rican. No.
Hey, I know she mixed though.
Yeah, but no, that is not a thing. But that was just her petty, shady way of saying, like, I don't mess with her like that. I don't know her. That's all she had to say, and it went viral. So now you got baby girl like, I don't know them other kids.
And she also did elaborate. She said that basically they're much, much younger than her and her brother. And so that was the reason for her. Like, yo.
Sure it was. Translation. My daddy don't bring them over here. I don't know them children.
She says the siblings from my dad, but they're all are many, many years younger than me.
That is freaking hilarious.
Yeah, so there. Yeah. But wait, there's more. Eddie Murphy.
Oh my gosh.
We coming up in here with Eddie Murphy coming up and saying. So apparently Eddie was getting interviewed, and they asked him. Of course, they laughed off the comparison to Nick Cannon, but they asked him, did he give him any parenting advice? And Eddie pretty much said that he's never met Nick Cannon.
He's like, look, I'm old enough to be his daddy. I don't like good kid, but I don't know him. Yeah, like basically he did a Mariah.
Yeah, he did say yeah, he did the same thing.
Oh man,
he said, I don't know.
I love it.
He says, but he say he never met him, and he doesn't know him personally, and he never worked with him. He says he never passed on any advice to him.
You're talking about somebody who was hanging out with Richard Pryor and Red Fox, and they talking about what advice does he have for Nick Cannon? Come on. I am your elder.
He says, I didn't have that many when I was that young. God bless him. And you say, God bless him.
Like, what do you expect me to say?
Yep. He's got 12. He's got 10 children. And then they do have a family photo. His mom and the new.
Whose mom? Hold
on. Eddie Murphy's mom's in the picture.
Okay, cool.
And then his current wife's mom is in the picture.
Okay.
Her name is.
Don't do it. I know you.
What?
It's about to be butchered, ain't it? What's her name?
Helen Butcher.
Okay, are you just saying that?
No, that's her name.
Her name is not Helen Butcher.
That's her name.
The wife?
No, that's the mother's name.
Oh.
The wife's name is Paige.
Okay. Well, why'd you hesitate like you were about to mess it up?
Because you said I was going to butcher her name, and then her last name is Butcher. You didn't get it? I got it.
Oh, gosh.
All right. On to the next. I just thought, when I saw the last name and you said that, I was like, that's why I paused. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo. All right. So I'm going to lead this off like this. Kris Jenner had her 70th birthday party, and Beyonce wore a chick black mini dress. Actually, it looks pretty good. I saw the picture of her in the dress. And, of course, Jay-Z was there as well, along with Tina Knowles. And apparently, Tina took some pictures and posted them to Instagram.
Oh, Miss Tina gonna post. She don't care what Beyonce and Solange think. She gonna post.
And, so Tina, it's a picture of Tina. I tell you, is that Kris? Yeah, that's Kris. But you look at this picture, and you would think you're looking at Kim. But wow, okay.
Yeah, that's that Illuminati agent. Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, you said that.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not gonna be the last time you say that.
I'm just saying when somebody turns 70.
Yeah. All right. And the messy side of that is Ray J sues Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner for a breach. Oh, you want to go back? I'm sorry, I went too fast.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, going back to the party.
Yeah, before we get there.
So pre-party, Kim gets a phone call from no other than Snoop Dogg, and Snoop asks her, "Is it okay that if he comes to the party,
can he partake?
Can he smoke?" And Kim was like, "Sure." I mean, I'm surprised.
It's so sweet of him to ask, but like my good sis Sherry Shepherd said, I'm surprised he didn't just roll up and no pun, but just like, come on, if you invite Snoop, Snoop activities are going to be happening.
Yeah,
that's like if you invite Willie Nelson activities are going to be happening. It's a given. But yeah, that was he was being respectful.
Yeah, so there was a lot of people at the party. It was an all-star arrangement,
of course.
And then we get to the messy side of that. Ray J is countersuing Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner after they sued him for claiming defamation.
Mm-hmm.
This is getting messy. It's gonna get more messier before it's over. Long story short, Ray J I think he's seeking some type of media exposure as far as like maybe doing a tell-all book or getting interviewed.
I don't know about
or something.
that, but
they mentioned him about writing a book and all that stuff. But the thing about it is, if he talks about the situation between him and the Kardashians, they're like shutting it down. So they filed.
He's been screaming at the rooftop for years, so I'm not mad at him.
Right. So, and if you really, really look at where this all began, he's got the short end of the stick, as I hate to say it, but that's the way it is. He's got the short end of the stick. And so has all the other men that have dealt with the Kardashian women. I mean, just think back to all these basketball and football players and singers that went through their camp. Where are they now? I pause.
I mean, they're out there, but they're not the same. I mean, we go through the list, but
Do you remember Meta World Peace?
what?
Meta World Peace.
What are you talking about?
That was the name of one of the Kim's. I think it's her second husband.
I don't.
That's what name he went by. He was the basketball player.
No, you're thinking of Chris Humphries.
No. This is she. This is after
Chris Humphries was the basketball player. Then there was Reggie Bush, the football player.
Okay.
There was,
Lamar Odom, the basketball player.
that was Chloe.
Okay. So Chloe's, yeah, like I say, because didn't she have two basketball players too?
Let's see. She had Lamar Odom, and then she had Tristan Thompson.
Okay. Case rested. The men in the Kardashians' life. The only one that really I think they got away clean was Pete Davidson. I don't think anything's happened with him, but that's probably
What
the
are you
only one.
talking about? I think he had to go to rehab. Don't quote me on that, guys. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying. That dude had her kids' initials tattooed on him. And
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
I must go back to my original statement. The men that have dealt with the Kardashian women are in bad shape after dealing with them. The only one we didn't mention was Kanye. So, but hey, I'll go on.
I mean, we already know what he's giving.
I case rested.
Yeah.
Remember Kim's, so I gotta be.
Oh, and if we really want to go there, we could talk about Caitlyn, but we're gonna leave that alone. I just had to.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We maybe you that might be what you were mentioning. And Caitlyn, that used to be Bruce.
See, I said we were gonna leave it alone.
Okay, so I just want to. Yeah, that was the nail in the coffin to my statement. Okay, thank you. Homeboy went from homeboy to homegirl.
Again.
Case rested. I'm done. I'm moving on. Next story.
You didn't have. Good grief. It didn't require spelling
I'm
out.
so sorry, but yeah, I just wanted to make my point. I feel sorry for Ray J. I hope things work out for you, bruh. My advice is to go back to your music. Nobody can touch that. Dun, 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 dun. Or unless you make a song about them.
Stop.
But
Stop.
anyway,
He already
please.
did. He hit it first.
Oh damn.
That's a thing that exists. There is literally a song called "I Hit It First."
I know. Okay.
And did.
Tyler the Creator camp flogs postponed due to LA rain. Now, I thought it never rained in California, but apparently
in Southern California. Okay, but the thing is, when it does rain, they literally called it a torrential downpour because Californians don't know how to act when it rains. They couldn't handle Florida. My God.
And it was going to be in Dodger Stadium. So the choices were to cancel or move to the next weekend.
So he decided to postpone.
So he decided to move to the next weekend, which that means that will be going down this coming weekend.
All right. But here's the thing. Only a few of the artists that were, coming out with him will be able to attend, for the upcoming week.
Right.
So everybody
Some people
won't be able to come back.
Yeah, people had to cancel.
So that's the downside to
but
that.
they said the people that will be attending will be like A$AP Rocky, Doechii, Clips, Childish Gambino, Earl Sweatshirt, and others. So I don't know who Earl Sweatshirt is, or Sweatshirt.
Oh gosh. Anyway,
I don't know who that artist is, but
just-
like I say, they will be performing this coming weekend. But there were some big names that could not reschedule.
Right.
And they had to pull out. Let me see. Does it tell me who had to pull out? Okay, no, it doesn't. All right. So, and I think someone said that concert was also going to be put in Fortnite because they have like a concert stage area.
No, I don't think it's going to be put in I don't know, but I know that
broadcast.
He has a collab with Fortnite, which is pretty cool.
Okay, well, so maybe he's got a different project then.
Right.
But because I knew, and they can do concerts in Fortnite.
Okay.
I guess they'll be animated or something of that nature. I don't know.
Who
I've never
knows?
seen one. I just heard about the artist doing that. All right, let's move on. Let's see what we got coming up next here. Chadwick Boseman. He's just going to be honored with a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. His wife will be there to accept the award, the reward, or the placard, and Ryan Coogler I believe he will be the one presenting the award. So they're gonna honor him. It's almost 5 years after his death.
Wow, I can't believe it's been that long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his widow's name is Simone Leeward Boseman.
Okay.
And like I say, he and Viola Davis will be there as well.
Right, she was in, I believe, his last movie, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Oh yeah, that movie was okay. You know, I was thinking of Woman King, but I don't think he wasn't in Woman King. Okay.
No.
Yeah, so yeah. So yes. Yeah, and then they have the article is very beautiful. So if anyone wants to read that is very very beautiful.
So I'm glad they're honoring him.
Yep.
R.I.P. Chadwick.
Yes, sir. R.I.P. Rest in heaven. All right. Next on the docket. I'm not familiar with this one, but Burna Boy show.
Yeah, he's an Afrobeats performer, international performer.
Yeah, so he was. I'll read the caption if you want to weigh in. Burna Boy shows lady he chased from concert opens up. I was drained. It was my money I wasted.
Basically what happened is he's performing and he notices a woman on the front row asleep, and he stopped performing and he's like, I'm not gonna give y'all no more music until she's out of here. And she basically was taunted by the crowd, the audience, and everything until they escorted her and her boyfriend out. So she did speak out and, you know, was basically saying like, hey, you know, I recently experienced a death. I believe her child's father, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was her daughter.
Oh.
Her daughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
says,
realize that.
she says I was, according to her, she was mentally, emotionally, and physically drained after losing her daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, so I knew it was a close family member.
Right, and she wanted to, she wanted to go to the concert just to lift her mood and lift her spirits. And she's like, it took a long time for him to come out. And like she said, she was just drained, so she fell asleep. And she's like, she was basically getting a lot of hate online. Like, she already was taunted by the crowd until they escorted her and her boyfriend out. And on top of that, she was getting hate online. So that's when she spoke out. She's like, I spent my money. If I fall asleep, that's on me. But yeah, that was crazy. Like, to actually see the video footage of him, shaming her and like of the crowd, yeah, that was something else.
Yeah, I saw it. It was very distasteful, but it happened. All right. Next we have Zendaya allegedly refused to promote Euphoria with Sydney Sweeney after the racist ad scandal.
Yeah, with all her "My Jeans Are Blue," that whole thing that happened. So I'm not mad at Zendaya. We're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah. So see how that goes. That they are reportedly out promoting the final. I guess it'd be the final season of Euphoria.
After how many years? Sheesh.
Okay. Now on the other end of that, Wicked. At the premiere of Wicked for the Good, I think that's the name
Wicked
of
for
it.
good, not
Wicked
for
for
the good.
Wicked for Good. Yes. Matter of fact, I will be seeing that in the near future. But Wicked, a man who grabbed Ariana Grande on a Singapore red carpet, charged in court. And so, for those that don't know, they were at the Asian premiere of Wicked for Good in Singapore. It was a Thursday night, and Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande were walking the red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
When this young man, who's 26-year-old Australia, so he's been traveling around because he's done this multiple times. But anyway, he became a nuisance and he charged at Ariana Grande, and guess who jumped in and saved her?
Yeah, there's been controversy over this, but Cynthia Erivo basically saved the day. People are like, where was security? Security was there, but they basically reacted too slow. So, yeah, Cynthia Erivo jumped in, saved the day, consoled Ariana Grande. And, yeah, but this guy has not just done this to Ariana Grande, but The Weeknd, Katy Perry. So, apparently he gets his kicks from rushing celebrities.
And he's done the Chainsmokers too. And and some others. So yeah, he's done it.
This is something that he does.
Yeah, so
but the thing is, he was only charged with like basically being a nuisance, and he only got 9 days.
9 days and
$2,000
fine.
Yeah, and that's it. So he's probably gonna
do it again.
He's definitely gonna do it again.
But yeah, they said that he's Anyway, let's move on. See what we got here next on the docket. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is taking legal action over AI voice replication. Don't mimic me with falseness, he says. Yep, he says, He said people out there using his voice with AI and he ain't getting paid for it.
Or he didn't approve it, period.
He didn't approve it, nor is he getting compensated. So he's like a cease and desist.
Or he will be taking legal action. And I don't blame him.
No, he is taking legal action.
Okay.
Yeah, he is taking legal action.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's going after them people using his voice.
And should.
All right. Next on the docket.
Don't play with Alex Cross. The real Alex Cross.
They get crossed out. All right. What is this next thing here? Oh. All right. I got one. Yeah, we got another story here before we go into the news story here. Tom Cruise and let me go with the names here. Tom Cruise. Come on. Wait a minute, that's Ariana Grande. Tom Cruise, Debbie Allen, production designer Wayne Thomas, and there's one more. I don't have her name here. I thought I had her name here. Yeah. Dolly Parton. I'm sorry, Dolly Parton. How could I miss that?
Yeah, right.
It was the governor's ball, and they all received
honorary Oscars.
Honorary Oscars. Apparently, Tom Cruise never received the Oscar for any of his movies.
Crazy.
So they gave him an honorary Academy Award. And then Dolly Parton, they gave her the humanitarian Oscar award.
Okay, that's very fitting.
And then they gave Debbie Allen a choreography Academy Award.
Again, very fitting.
And and so Debbie Allen is like, I got married to Oscar. And she
her speech was a trip.
Yes,
but it was very touching.
Yes, she gave her speech, and she also shouted out her husband, but she told him that he would have to be forgiven. She would need to be forgiven because she was going home with Oscar tonight. So, but it was a nice little ceremony. They all gave their speeches and everything, and it was a nice little ceremony.
And man, can I just say, just like Kris Jenner, Tom Cruise is looking like, okay, how are you not aging?
Oh, yeah.
How?
And of course, Steven Spielberg. She shot out Steven Spielberg as well. Amistad, so I guess she worked with him on that.
Okay.
Because she does choreography for a lot of these movies that we never know. So she does do a lot of choreography for it, and she's actually training at she's training and help running one of the HBCUs, and she has a program where she teaches them more so the business, but also in the dancing and production
Right,
part.
she actually has a dance school as well.
Right, because she said that when she came in, basically they threw her to the wolves, and she had to learn everything from the ground up. Which, if you listen back to our Black Excellence, we did a story on her where she went from her humble beginnings, and where she had to learn how to do stage production, plays, performances, singing, and all that stuff. And she put it on a whiteboard. And once one of the producers that was helping her saw what she was doing, and he took her to the Smithsonian. What you said, and showed her what directors did before her, and it was equal to what she was doing now, and she had no supervision and no teacher. So now she has a class where she's teaching production for dance and that's that category, to where the next generation will be able to know what they're doing, even if they just want to get into the business.
Right.
All right. Next on the docket, we got some stories here. And I'm going to let you run with this one here.
Okay.
So, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, no, we don't have no stories. We're still on celebrity. Good Lord. All right. I apologize. We're still on celebrity, I think. No. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's a story. All right, I apologize. It's just so much. It's so much. I'm sorry. Just gotta keep it together. All right. Horror as TikToker Tea Time allegedly runs over and kills pedestrian during live stream.
Yeah.
So I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, this was so crazy. I couldn't even believe it when I first saw it. Like, this can't be real. But not only was it real, I actually saw the footage from her live. Yeah, so she's in the car, kids in the back seat. She's on live and she's talking and laughing. Next thing you know, you hear something. She's like, I hit something. I think I just hit something. And she's like, I can't say what she said, but then she's like, she basically ends the live. And you hear the kids in the background, like, what was that? Yeah, so that was pretty chilling. And you had some people defending her, but there's a lot of people that were speaking out and like, hey, how do you just, because it's against community guidelines to go live while driving. But apparently there's a loophole that if you're using a green screen, it basically keeps the algorithm from detecting, movement that you're in the car. And so that's how people have gotten away with it. Because she's not the only one who has done this, but she might be the first to have unalived someone doing this. So people are calling for there to be better detections or whatever. But again, how do you get around that if you're using a green screen? Because, that would mean, like, what are they going to stop allowing people to use green screens? Like, that's the only way that I can see them getting around that loophole. But anyway, so the update to this was, she privated her account after it happened, but then she came back and she eventually spoke out, not to apologize to the victim's family, not to show remorse. No, she did none of that. Nope, that's not what Tea Time did. What Tea Time did was get back on that app and say, hey, my Cash App is posted here. I'm promoting new music. If y'all want to support, my Cash App is here. So she came back not to show remorse, no, but to ask y'all for money. That's what she chose to do.
Well, she might need that money for her legal fees because the people are coming back and
because the police are saying, of course, it's still under investigation, but apparently at the time that it happened, because they're saying that she cooperated with police, but of course they didn't know that she was on live. So when everything, after so many people shared the footage, and people apparently actually sent the footage to the police.
She got snitched.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, we haven't seen this before, so they are definitely taking that into consideration and, into the investigation. And yeah, but like, I don't know what, it's literally chilling footage. You can hear it. It's
oh
not
yeah,
good.
Because she's doing live, and then you hear I hate to say this, but you hear okay.
But like I say, you can hear it, and then you hear the kid say, "What was that?" And then she's like, "I think I hit something," and she starts cursing, and then she ends live. So, definitely gonna keep up with this. But, do you have his name? Because I don't want to mess it up. I feel like it's Dylan or Darren.
It doesn't look like they mentioned his name
in the article.
In this one here, but I'm gonna look here. So, yeah, Darren Lucas.
Darren Lucas, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there are other creators who are, basically speaking out on his behalf. One creator that I follow who has a large platform spoke to his niece, vetted her, made sure it was her niece and not someone trying to profit off the situation. But he posted the GoFundMe to his platform and everything on, for Darren Lucas's family and everything to be able to, take care of things for him. But yeah, this was just a really tragic story.
Okay. All right. Well, that ends the stories. Now we're going to move on to movies and TV entertainment news. All right. Watch Ice Spice make her voice acting debut in SpongeBob movie sequel. I think I manifested this.
Okay, this should be interesting.
So yeah, she's gonna. I don't know what this is. It's green with orange hair, and that's the character. I don't know if it's a frog or whatever it is here.
It doesn't say.
It's just about 3 years after releasing her Bikini Bottom single, Ice Spice is set to make her voice and acting debut in the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants, when the sequel hits theater via Paramount Pictures on December 19th.
Okay. We'll see how this goes.
Ice Spice animated character in Bikini Bottom. Signature orange hair. Don't make me call security, she says in the Bronx accent.
Okay, so it might be a character they made up just for her. That's what it sounds like.
As a longtime fan of Nickelodeon series grew up, the 25-year-old believes she's manifested a role in the SpongeBob movie, which Ice described as a challenge, but really fun. I still don't see what the name of the character is.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, so keep an eye out for that. We'll, like I say, we'll see how that goes.
All right. Let's go on to the next story. Let's see here. Warner Brothers loses The Matrix and Ocean 11 after a $3 billion era.
Wow.
Well, so long story short, Warner Brothers was in the process of, or the parent company is in the process of putting Warner Brothers up for sale. Where apparently somebody forgot to just do their job and renew the licenses. And so Netflix swooped in and renewed the licenses, and now they're the proud owner of The Matrix and the Ocean 11 as far as streaming the franchises on their platform.
Wow.
Yeah, say that basically they failed to renew the deal, which was set in 2023. So I guess they only had a 2-year deal.
Okay. That is a costly mistake.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Say the earnings was 2.5. So basically, what it is now Netflix can license those movies out to other streaming services and make that revenue.
Okay.
Yeah. Say the value of the licensing was $3 billion in revenue. So now Netflix will be making that money.
Okay.
All right, and I think let's see. I think we have another situation where that has happened as well. I guess people are just getting a little forgetfulness here, but this was a different deal. So Disney pulls 4 classic films, and they're seized by Amazon. So the franchise is owned by Lucasfilm, which is the Indiana Jones franchise.
Okay.
But the first 4 films, this is before Disney came into the picture. The first 4 films were distributed by, let me see if I can get the name, Paramount. So the distribution rights belong to Paramount. So what happens is Disney is the owner, but because of the way the deal's set up, Paramount has distribution rights. So those 4 movies now comes off of Disney Plus, and now Amazon has swooped in and paid for the licensing to have those 4 movies on Amazon Prime. So the 4 movies, which 2 of them are The Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, they'll find their new home on Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
So Disney owns it. Disney still will make money, but Paramount decides who gets to hold the films.
Okay.
So, and the only way Disney can get around this, they buy the rights from Paramount. All right. Next on the docket, YouTube TV drops more good news to subscribers after
Speaking of
deals.
Disney.
Yes. So YouTube TV, they did reach an agreement to restore Disney-owned channels to the YouTube channel, which includes the Disney channels, ABC, ESPN,
Mm-hmm.
FX, and Nat Geo. So those all will be restored to the YouTube, and the subscribers have up until I believe December 9th
Okay.
to claim their $20 credit.
Oh wow.
So they still have that on the table. So they want to get their $20 credit because it was 2 weeks that they went without these services. All right, so I guess that's a bit of good news. Everybody can go back to making money, and everybody can go back to watching their sports and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they won't miss the Super Bowl. Okay. And they'll get their basketball and all that stuff back too. All right. Next on the docket. So now this one here, you might say for why, but anyway, Sabrina Carpenter is doing an Alice in Wonderland movie, but is based loosely on the original story. So there's going to be some rewrite because they're going to make the movie a musical. So they're trying to copy the Wicked franchise's musical, turning a I don't know what you would call it, a regular movie of like Alice in Wonderland, turning into a musical, live action, of course.
I can see it.
Yeah, so we'll see if will it have the same success as Wicked, because Wicked did gross almost 800 million.
I don't like that they're comparing it to Wicked. But
Well, what they said is that Alice in Wonderland for Universal Pictures, which they're basically they're going to be their road into redoing these movies and making them into musicals. So, but Alice Carpenter,
you mean Sabrina?
I'm sorry,
Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter is going to be a right. Yeah, I combined the names, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
So yeah, she's going to be I guess developing and starring
Okay.
in the musical.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, I think some of the people are criticizing her singing, so I don't know much about her, but
I know she is a popular, I guess, pop star, but yeah, I'm not very familiar with her music.
Okay. Well, since we're going to get acquainted with Sabrina, but apparently, during her concerts, she has what they call where she arrests people
Okay.
out of the audience, mostly celebrities.
Huh.
So she's basically she has handcuffs. You know how they have the handcuffs like they get from the costume jewelry, and they got the handcuffs with the
yes.
What's it, the material on them? But anyway.
Oh, like you get from the toy store.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. I was trying to keep it. Yeah, but anyway, so she's performing and she sees these celebrities out in the audience. So she motions, I guess, someone to take the handcuffs and put them on them and bring them up on stage.
Okay.
So the latest was Elle and Dakota Fanning.
Ah.
So she says that they were being too hot sitting in the front row. So she arrested them and brought them up on stage.
Nice.
So apparently she's done that throughout she's done Millie Bobby Brown, Gigi Hadid, Anne Hathaway. I guess she did Anne Hathaway twice. And many more.
Anne must have enjoyed it. She's a repeat offender.
Yes, I guess she liked the concert. She went to more than one concert. All right. See what's next on the docket here. Oh, this one here. Let's see here. Wicked for Good will be popular around the world with 200 plus million opening. Best best ever for a Broadway feature adaptation.
Okay.
So it should be very interesting. They're already saying, "Hey, looks like the movie might outdo the first movie, and it might be the best movie of this year."
We'll
So
see.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spain.
Or you shall see. I won't be.
Yeah. Because we'll monitor the box office take, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe the first Wicked came out the early part of the year, and like I say, Wicked for Good is coming out like almost 6 months later. So that'll be
I don't think that was this year for the first Wicked. I don't.
Okay, well, I hate to be wrong. We don't want to give out no misinformation, y'all. So let me pull it up real quick. I thought it was this year. Was it last summer? I don't know. It'd be real simple to pull it up here in a second here.
Yeah. I feel like it was.
That was the plan. Oh, it did come out last year. I apologize.
Yeah. I'm like.
You are right. So it came out November 20th. Also, it's a year later. Yeah, I think the original plan was for it to be 6 months later, but I guess it must got moved. But yeah, it made 758 million worldwide.
Okay.
$474 million here in the U.S. So they're estimating that the opening box office will be 200 million worldwide.
For Wicked for Good.
Wicked for Good, right. The first movie only made $112. I'm sorry. 112 million.
Yeah.
$112. Yeah.
You mean for the opening?
Right. 112 million for the opening. So yeah. Yeah, when it made $12, hey, they definitely wouldn't be making no sequel. I know. I kid. I tickle myself sometimes.
Oh my goodness. Yep, so we'll keep an eye on that one.
You know you can't tickle yourself.
Moving along.
Disney. Well, let me back up. Moana live action trailer debuted. To me, it looked good. They barely showed Dwayne Johnson because he's playing Maui, but they did show him, transforming and everything. So they're being true to the cartoon.
Okay.
But our lovely critics, they've basically given Disney backlash over Moana's hair.
You mean first the Little Mermaid had dreads, now what? What are they doing?
I don't know. I can't. I seen the little girl. She looks. She's not a little girl, but anyway. I think that they did good.
Whoever is criticizing has never met a Hawaiian or a Samoan. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Anyway, beautiful hair, beautiful people.
Did they do twins to play Moana? I think they did. Oh, well, good on them. But anyway, the trailer's good. The movie looks good as far as what you can see in the trailer. There's usually it's a shot from shot. They might have changed something, maybe add some songs or whatever in there, but it looks like it's a shot for shot from the cartoon. But I guess we'll see when the movie debuts. Does it tell me when it's coming out? Just a quick glance. It doesn't say when it's coming out, but it probably will be out next year, I'm sure. Anywho, let's go on to the next story here. Woman suing Taylor Swift is trying to block Disney Plus for releasing a documentary release.
Okay.
So apparently, this young lady named Kimberly Moresco, she's a Florida artist, and she's saying that Taylor Swift had some stuff that dealt with the end of the Eras tour, and she's alleging copyright infringement.
Oh.
And she feels that even though since this is being tied up in court, that Disney should, she's asking that Disney should not stream the documentary.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
But the documentary is supposed to air on December 12th.
And it's still
Disney
gonna.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Disney's not losing that money.
Yeah, she's suing Universal Music Group and Republic Records. So
Although it is messed up, because I can totally believe that what she's saying is, valid, but at the end of the day, money talks, and Disney is not trying to lose out on that.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, because it's shot and it's ready to go. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be, but that's the way it goes. One more we're gonna put in here. I apologize, but Summer Walker released finally. It's finally over it. It's her third studio album, and so have you heard anything about it?
Not in detail, but I'm here for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been waiting for more summer music, but yeah. So it's finally here.
Yeah, I follow her, and I've liked I like her music. I'm just gonna say it that way. I like her music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready for Janae Aiko to come back. Yes, bring on the music.
So, I believe that ends the. Oh, wait a minute. We got one more thing. Oh, yeah. That ends the celebrity movie. I'm sorry. There was more celebrity in there this time, but that ends the movie and TV news. That's why I got a little confused earlier. It's got so many celebrities in this movie and TV news than normal. Normally, I used to be talking about movies, but here it's got a lot of moving parts. But that ends that. Now we're going to get into the food release, food news, and all that good stuff.
All right.
So what you got, Nikki?
All right. Not too much going on this week. We have, sheesh. Of course, Taco Bell has more nonsense. I'm just going to leave it like that. Oh, I mentioned the holiday Dairy Queen blizzards. We did get to try the what is it? The sugar cookie blizzard. Because I don't care for mint and ice cream, so I wasn't going to do that. And our location was all out of the makings for the eggnog shake, so. You got me one?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, we got the sugar cookie one, which is the one I wanted anyway. So we have that for Taste Test Wednesday. When you get a chance, tell me what you think, Marcus. But anyway,
okay.
We have, Popeyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Popeyes
is dropping their garlic or garlic parmesan cheese bites. So they're basically like little cheese curds.
So they're doing it for the bites and the chicken? Oh man.
Yeah, so
or the tenders. I'm sorry. I'm taking your thunder.
Anywho, so yeah. So they're basically like little cheese curds. And yes, as Marcus just said, they are also dropping garlic parmesan chicken tenders. So that should be good for those of you who enjoy garlic parmesan. You can also get marinara with your cheesy bites. So yeah, I've seen good reviews on this. They also have like a new dessert. It's like a cupcake cup situation. Now this one I have not seen good reviews on. So if you try it, see what you think. But yeah, I've heard that one's not giving.
I think it says real sweet, but the cake's not. The icing is
I've heard that
sweet.
the icing is giving giving an artificial aftertaste.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be strawberry, but it's tasting kind of artificial from the reviews that I've seen. So I don't know if I would be trying that anyway, but I definitely want to see what those cheesy bites are giving. And the Five Nights at Freddy, there's a collab with,
That's Popeyes.
Oh.
That's Popeyes.
That's a part of their
cheese curl.
Okay.
And the nuggets come from.
This is a part of their collab.
Or not nuggets, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you keep calling them nuggets.
I know, chicken tenders.
Yeah, but this is their collab with Five Nights at Freddy, which is interesting because that movie came out a while ago, but
that's for the sequel.
Okay, I didn't know there was a sequel.
Yeah, it's Friday night. Yeah, matter of fact, I delivered the plushy type animals or cups or something to the movie theaters just this week.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't realize there was a sequel, so I was kind of confused at why they were doing that, but so that's a part of that collab. Let's see. We already mentioned that Starbucks has their holiday drinks out. Little Caesars is not just doing a stuffed crust, but I think it's like a crispy stuffed crust situation. Sounds interesting. So I guess they're doing like a Parmesan, like crusted type situation on top of the stuffed crust. So yeah, a little extra, but sounds decent. Who else do we have?
Did you mention Taco Bell?
I mentioned that they have some more nonsense.
Okay.
But
like a Skittle Pop concrete mixer?
I don't even think I knew about that one.
Kobe Jack Pub Burger. So now
that cannot be Taco Bell.
Is this Taco Bell?
Mm-mm.
Yep. Chick-fil-A is bringing back the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich. McDonald's is...
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, they also have Chick-fil-A chips that are coming to grocery stores. So select grocery stores will have their chips.
Mm-hmm. And I believe Wendy's new Frosties should be out in a while now. So I don't know if you... I know you mentioned those.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that last week.
Mm-hmm.
And in snack releases, there's a couple of interesting ones. So one is a banana pudding. I want to say banana pudding cream pie. So
oh yes, they're finna hit the shelves.
Yeah. So big. I'm not even gonna say Little Debbie. It's Big Deborah. Big Deborah is doing a thing, and I normally don't do the snacky cakes, but this one has me curious.
Well, because it's the vanilla wafers and the cream in the middle. So yeah, I think that spilled a lot of people.
Yeah, so might have to see what that's giving. But also Jack Links, they're kind of like Slim Jims. Well, in the theme of everybody doing pickle type situations, Jack Link got on that train and said, hold my beer. So there's going to be a Jack Link's pickle flavored meat stick situation. I don't know about that one. I'm kind of curious, but yeah, I don't know if I want a pickled meat stick.
Okay, so I'm going to pivot here. I know you like to keep things, in their lane, but we UnWind. Huh?
Go on.
I was going to say, we UnWind and we had some food. And I want you to go ahead and discuss the food that we saw while we were unwinding or tasted.
Okay,
I think it's
so
fitting.
sure. So yeah, I guess keeping in line with food. It's not releases, but anyway, um as we were unwinding, we went to the fair, the Jacksonville Agricultural Fair. I believe it was the 70th.
Yes.
Um,
70th anniversary.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's also the last time that they're going to be in downtown Jacksonville. So, after this year, they're going to be moving to the west side to the Equestrian Center. So,
Yeah, they built a whole new fairgrounds out there. Whole new as part of the bringing the entertainment to the west side and moving the fair from downtown because they're improving the sports complex around in that area. So they moved the fair. But let's continue on with the food.
yeah. So, anyway, a main part for going to the fair after 40 is to eat. Yeah, I did all the rides and all the games, although I'm still not opposed to them. But no, I haven't been in years, so I intended to eat, and we did.
Yes.
So we got the OG sausage dog.
Yes.
You know, always a crowd favorite. But of course, if you go to any fair or carnival, you are going to see some things that you are only going to see at a fair or a carnival, and we did. So,
What about those burritos?
burritos.
Yeah, remember y'all got the burrito?
It wasn't a burrito.
Oh, what was it?
It was an egg roll.
Oh, okay. Okay, go on.
Anywho, so yeah, I think the place is called Egg Roll Love or something like that. But yeah, basically almost any way you can think to do egg rolls. Well, actually, it was kind of Asian fusion. So we got the Philly cheesesteak or chopped cheese type situation, which was good, but they do this kind of sauce, like Asian sauce to go with it, that really just kind of give it that little extra, So that was really good. Of course, we got the OG turkey leg. Had to do, and that thing was huge.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
I made a couple of sandwiches when we got home. Made a couple of sandwiches.
Oh my, yeah. But yeah, that thing was huge. But the thing that makes the fair is deep fried anything, and they did not disappoint at all.
Matter of fact,
a couple of locations, just one lady pissed me off because they advertised deep fried candy bars. So I go to ask, like, hey, what kind of candy bars do you have? She's like, oh, we have Twinkies. And I'm thinking, that's not a candy bar. It's a Twinkie. So that pissed me off. But we went to another truck or whatever, and they didn't disappoint. The lady, first of all, we're reading the menu, and like I said, anything you can think of was on that menu.
Butter.
I was getting there, but I at the time I was looking for a deep fried cheesecake. Never had it. Was like, okay, let's see what this is giving. I was curious, and we go up to ask, and she's like, yeah, we have it. So I go to order, but my son had just read deep fried butter, and so I had to ask. I'm like, so on the menu where it says butter, she's like, yep, we have deep fried butter. And I'm like, so that's a thing. Yes, she goes, if it can go in the fryer, we're frying it. And they didn't. Now, this place actually did have candy bars, and I'm talking Reese's, Twix, Kit Kat, Snicker, you name it. I think they had like Baby Ruth, like you name it, they had it. But they had the Twinkies, they had the Oreos, of course, OG Oreos, which I've had that at a different fair. That one's always a goodie. But yeah, the butter. Who is out here ordering deep fried butter? What are you going to? How are you going to eat? But I can't even. I can't. But they had ice cream sandwiches, Pop Tarts, Uncrustables. anything you can think of, they were frying it.
And I'm like, how you gonna fry a ice cream sandwich? Well, we know they fry everything frozen.
It's frozen, battered, and fried, just like that cheesecake.
You good to go.
Yeah, that cheesecake, it was confusing because of course it's hot, like it's fresh out the fryer, and I wanted to bite it.
Yeah,
they put it on a stick, so I'm trying to pick this thing up,
and it's got all that powdered sugar on it.
It's hefty. It had some weight on it. I'm trying to bite into it, and I'm biting from the bottom of the stick. And I'm trying not to. They're like, don't bite it from the bottom. It's going to fall off.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm trying to pick a spot to bite from. And when I finally get a bite, then it squirts in my mouth. It's hot. It's like, no, it was not. And then when it cools off, it's better when it cools off. But then the batter isn't crispy. So it's like, it was confusing to eat. Yeah, I saw. I won't be doing that again.
Hey, what about them donuts?
Oh, how could I forget? So, a friend of my son's was like, you guys got to try Amish donuts. So we did. And oh my gosh, I love Krispy Kreme. I love them too. When the hot light is on, I'm there. But if you ever get the chance to try an Amish donut, oh my gosh. First of all, they had different kinds that, you could get chocolate, salted caramel, all that. But I decided, no, let's not do all that. Just give me a regular one. And I wasn't really sure what it was going to be like. But first of all, it's huge. It's huge. And then you bite into it and you're talking melt. They make them fresh up. So it's hot. It melts in your mouth. It's got the ooey gooey glaze on it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was probably the best thing. I wanted a no-G funnel cake, but after trying that, funnel cake Yeah, so we walked around some more, and before I was like, we got to double back and get another donut for the road.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Also, we tried Raising Cane's for the first time. We're late to the party on that, but
oh yes, it was excellent service. The people, the food. Oh my God. And I'm not really a chicken tender person, but I'll tell you what, I'm sold. I told we can make this a regular place to go to eat.
But yeah, so
the sauce.
Yeah, I was going to say that, like I said, we were late to the party on this one. I know it's nothing new, and I had, of course, I've seen reviews on it, and the reviews were mixed. So that was a part of why I held off. I'm not sure about this, because a lot of people were saying that basically the sauce carries it. At Raising Cane's, they have their own dipping sauce. And a lot of people are like, if it wasn't for the sauce, they wouldn't be any good. They're bland, yada, yada. But we tried it, and it was actually good. Crispy. But the actual chicken was, tender, no pun. But, sometimes you get chicken tenders, and they're tough, and you're fighting for your life when you bite into it.
Yeah.
But no, these were actually good, at least at our location.
Yes.
And I'm also kind of on the fence about sauce, especially a creamy sauce. But I tried. It was actually good. I was impressed. So people were right about that, at least. Oh, and the bread. I'm a bread person.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This wasn't like regular Texas toast or whatever. This was actually it was so soft and pillowy, and yeah. So anyway, that was a good one. I'm glad we finally went.
Okay. Now, here's something Nikki told me about, and I was like, yeah, okay, who gonna do this? Oreo has launched turkey flavored cookies for Thanksgiving.
Well, it's not just turkey. They basically have an entire Thanksgiving meal themed tin of cookies. So you can only get it online at, I believe, at their site. But yeah, I forget how many different flavors. I know they have turkey and stuffing. They have corn.
6 flavors.
Yeah, they have cranberry sauce.
Okay, I got turkey gravy, sweet potatoes, cream corn, apple caramel pie, pumpkin pie, and of course, like you said, cranberry sauce.
Right.
Each cookie sandwich is coated in a layer of fudge infused with its signature flavor, blending the sweet and savory in true Oreo fashion.
Now, I've seen reviews on those, and let me tell you, if you think that a turkey Oreo would be gross, based on what I've seen, even the smell, they said it smelled rancid. So yeah, that one and the corn, they were saying that's not good. It's but the cranberry sauce one, that was actually, kind of, you get the little tang from the cranberry and everything. The sweet potato and the pumpkin pie, they said that those were good. The apple caramel, yeah, all of those were good. But yeah, nobody's out here trying to eat turkey Oreos. So I won't be doing that. But, and I think I think you get 2 of each flavor for $35, I believe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't look at the price.
Yeah, so, but if you want to just be brave and experience this, give it an order.
Well, I do have a price on this next one. Pizza Hut, God, I can't even say it. Pizza Hut has reintroduced its iconic buffet at selected locations, and the buffet will start out at $9.99.
Takes me back to my childhood.
You went to the buffet when you were a child, didn't?
Oh, yeah.
You know, when I worked for Pizza Hut, the restaurant that I had when I was working was the buffet. And believe it or not, when I became a manager, I had to deal with the buffet, but I pretty much didn't, because the servers would run the buffet in the dining room area. I just, cook the pizzas or whatever the case may be.
I forgot that was still a thing when you worked there, but yeah, if you've never, like Gen X kids, we had a chance to experience that, so yeah, good times. They're bringing it back, but only in select locations to start out, so.
Yeah, so probably the restaurants, the ones that are still functioning, the old style restaurants. They've remodeled them.
It's only a few states that are getting it right now. It's
right,
not
but
all
they still have the restaurants that used to serve the buffets are still in certain areas,
right,
especially here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, but everywhere is still not getting it.
Right, yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is that only the restaurants that previously had the buffets are probably getting them.
Yeah, but still, it's not going to be in every state.
Yes, dear. You've already said that.
So anyway, bring it back.
All right. Now, next thing I have 11 restaurant chains that will be opening on Thanksgiving. Just as a reminder, we're a week away from Thanksgiving. So some of the Bob Evans will be open. Cracker Barrel, Golden Corral, Denny's, IHOP, Maggione, Little Italy, and Romano's Macaroni Grill, Starbucks. Oh wow, them poor people. Waffle House, Wendy's.
You know the Waffle House never closes unless it's a Cat 5 hurricane. Waffle House gonna be open.
Whataburger. All right, those are your 11 restaurants that will be open.
So if you don't feel like cooking or need somewhere to go, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Let's see if any other food items we have.
I think that's it.
Okay, all right. It is UnWind Time. And as Nikki previously mentioned, we did go to the Jacksonville Agricultural Fair, their 70th anniversary. And it brought back nostalgia for me because, I hadn't been since the kids were little. And
Same.
So when we were walking around and it was refreshing to see all the people that were there, the young people walking around. And of course there were some elderly people that were there as well. So I'm sure
basically everyone was there.
Yeah, it was a melting pot. It was a pleasure just to be out there with the people and interact especially watching them ride the games, play the games and ride the rides, and especially with the dark games where they popping the balloons and stuff, and they had the little machine guns where they were doing that. So it was, like I say, and even the rides, and there's like one ride we were showing our son. He was like, it was the swing ride. It goes way up in the air.
Yeah.
He was like, nope. And then we had the pirate ship, which we really didn't see it move, but they had the pirate ship out there.
Did.
No. We saw the little claw looking thing.
Same thing.
Right, it's the same thing, but there was another section where they had the pirate ship. People in their bumper cars, that was pretty cool. They had the little haunted houses and
all the classics.
They had all the classic stuff.
Yeah.
There was one they didn't have none of those spider rides. That wasn't fair. But they had like the little teacup. They had the roller coaster. So it was pretty cool, pretty good. I did get some footage, and for those that watch our YouTube feed, you will see the footage that I took from the fair. All the food that Nikki was talking about, I have pictures of that, menus and all that stuff.
The animals.
Oh yes, the animals. Oh, I almost forgot about the animals. We walked through and the animals and stuff. And you could hear them with the cows going moo, and the goats and the turkey. And I don't think we saw no turkeys, but
no,
they had the chicken. They had a bunch of chickens out there and ducks, and they had little chicks. So like I say, when
the best thing was the baby goats.
The baby goats, yes,
so cute.
Yeah, and then the Brahma bulls and stuff. So, if you get the opportunity to watch our YouTube video channel of this podcast, you will see all of that. But like I said, we had a very good time, very good weekend. It was very nostalgic. And also, I did see some movies, so that's another UnWind Time. I did see The Running Man, okay? And The Running Man was a Stephen King's movie that was redone and more closely to the book. And basically, a man joins a game show in which contestants allowed to flee anywhere in the world are pursued by hunters or hired killers to kill them. And the longer they stay alive, the more money that they accumulate, and it goes to their family. But if they survive for 30 days without getting killed, of course, then they get their life back. The movie, as far as I'm concerned, the first two acts was very good, but the third act came a little bit wonky because of how basically, I'll just say this. They got on the airplane, and then everything became compartmental, and it was just, I just think that they probably should have did it a little differently. Okay. And my thing is, when I watched the movie, and as soon as they boarded their airplane, I'm like, wait a minute, you're on the run, and you're getting money for being on the run, and then you want to board an airplane? That's what you asked for. Because there was a point in the movie where he negotiated to move on beyond like barricades and all this kind of stuff, and he said, I wanted an airplane. So I'm like, what the world? Okay, so, but like I say, it's action-packed all throughout.
And wasn't Arnold in the first one?
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the original, but it was a different adaptation. This movie here, they say is closer to the book.
Which is always nice.
Right. I think with the Arnold version, they kind of try to make it futuristic.
Okay.
But this movie here they said Stephen King was closer to the book.
Okay.
They said that the way the book ends, it's hard to film that, so they did have to, of course, deviate. Mm-hmm. And I think I got something here from Stephen himself. Let's see. What does he say? Let's see here. Come on, Stephen. Where's your quote? don't see it. It's a
Yeah.
lot of read. It's a lot to read here.
Okay.
I hate when they come with a title, and then you got to read 5, 6, 7 pages before you can get to the meat of the, what Stephen King said.
Right. Yeah,
But he says King was similarly pleased with the finished product as a whole. He watched the film recently, and one thing he said that, of course, we're quoting him, I really liked it. He said it's much more faithful to the book, but different enough to keep it exciting for me. So that's pretty good coming from the author.
Stamp of approval.
Yep, from the author. And like I say, this thing, I basically got to get down to the end of the article to find out what Steven said. That just no surprise.
All right. So what else we got?
Next on the docket, I watched Now You See Me, Now You Don't. It is the third movie in the series. It won the weekend with a opening of 21 million. Can you believe that? That's where we're at in the box office. 21 million leads the box office.
Okay.
A diamond heist reunites retired horsemen, illusionists with new performers Green Blake, Smith, and Sisa as the target dangerous criminals. So basically the premise is if they find out somebody that's shady in their business practices, they go in and expose them, and they use magic. I'm gonna spoiler alert: Morgan Freeman gets killed in the movie.
Why? Why?
It's not a big deal.
It's totally a big deal.
Yeah. Hey, the movie's been out over a week now. I can do spoilers. There's plenty of spoiler reviews out there, so I can spoil it.
Wow.
But the movie's very, very good. I didn't give the plot of the story. Sheesh.
Just a major piece of Anyway.
Yeah, we won't be. So if they do a Now You See Me 4, which they said in the movies is just the beginning, so they're gonna do more movies. But unless they work some magic, Morgan Freeman won't be returning. All right. Well, that's about all that we have for this week.
Thank you for unwinding with us.
I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Until next time, keep
unwinding.
unwinding.